So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can check out your gradebook and submit grades, and I'll try to show you how your students can view grades, although you and I can't view the students' side of things. But anyway, so I've got my 1405 class pulled up. If you click into Grade Center, you can see your full grade center, and you guys, I just copied over everything out of my grade book. So your full grade book is over here. You've got manual sketch 1, 2, lettering, GeoQuick, cottage, bracket, all the way down. I even have a little place here for extra credit. I give my students the option to do extra isometrics or whatever. So if they opt for any extra credit, I add it in here, although this doesn't come into the weighted total. Anyway, and this is as they fill stuff out. You just come in here, you come to the grade book, and you just type in a grade. So if they made a 100, you can go straight down and just whatever grades people made, whatever you enter here is what they're going to see on their end, and it's automatically, it's instant. So the minute you type this, they see it in their end. There's no like save or apply or anything like that, and you can see it's automatically calculating their weighted total. So the weighted total is the total, you know how our grades are set up so that daily work is 50%, and then these last two projects here, the toe stop and the cabin, are each weighted at 25%. I've already got it set up that way, so whenever it's doing a weighted total here, it's going to automatically fill in. You know, if they made a 90 on this, then that's 90. That 90 is 25% of their total grade. So it totals it out, it fills it all out there. And it's a great way to keep up with, you know, just use this as a grade book. It's saved every you know, on the big ACC server. Students have access to it immediately. So I always tell my students when I hand stuff back, I told y'all this in class today, but when I hand stuff back, I'm like, hey, check out your grade, compare it to what's in Blackboard. It's possible that I transposed and gave you a 90 or 79 instead of a 97. That's on them. You know, everybody makes mistakes. It happens every once in a while. But this is where they need to look at it, and I tell them, look at what I gave you and then go into Blackboard and check it out and make sure. And if you guys, I've graded everything, I've handed everything back, so look in Blackboard. If you're missing a grade for something, I did not receive it for you. Print it out and give it to me so that you can get a grade without a penalty. How they do that on their end, if they're in Blackboard already, they're in your class, they're going to click on Tools, and then they will click here to see my grades. It'll automatically show them their grades for this class. You and I can't see anything here, but they will see basically Blackboard, well, that grade book that I just had. It'll have their projects listed down this way, and then on the column to the right, it'll have their grades. So if they're missing anything, they can see it. I think they can even see what their total is, their weighted total, and all of that stuff. So anyway, we use this in all the classes, and they should at least get into the habit of using Blackboard, because we expect them to know this in other classes. But it's super easy to use, and once you start using it, you just totally rely on it. It's great. So I think that's it. That's how you use the gradebook.